I know it may seem like a stretch to some of you to use mosquitoes as organisms that can teach us the value of understanding versus ignorance. What happens when you come to understand the lives of mosquitoes by working with them or being familiar with them or learning about their lives? And then you find that you go from wanting to get rid of them, hating them, and killing them, to understanding them, and understanding their role in nature and in human affairs. So that's what this session is about. Mosquitoes, some of my favorite animals. Our fear of mosquitoes is derived from their role as transmitters of disease and the fact that they can deliver an itchy welt. My love of mosquitoes was derived from knowing them for what they were, from seeing firsthand the differences in the various species' breeding biology, and having to study their different wing veins and color patterns to identify them. Because of this work, I became very well acquainted with organisms that most people kill without ever knowing or caring about them. Mosquitoes thus taught me that how and why you look at a stranger, along with whatever intellectual or cultural baggage you bring to the encounter, shapes your reaction to that stranger. Another life lesson from parasites, this time from ones that will suck your blood if you let them. Of all those life lessons acquired from my research subjects, this one, relative to strangers and perceived danger, may be the most important. I know that it has shaped my interactions with situations and people, including the thousands of students in my large classes over the years. Today, my news sources are filled with examples of fear and rejection, mainly of the unknown and unfamiliar, exhibited by people in various positions of power, when caution and rationality are probably the more appropriate responses. In these cases, the unknown and unfamiliar can range from scientific conclusions about climate change to the sexual orientation of neighbors, the impact of poverty on American citizens, and reproductive choices of women, just to name a few. Whatever intellectual and cultural baggage I brought to my encounters with Cheyenne Bottom's mosquitoes, that baggage was quickly abandoned when I entered their environment and studied them carefully and objectively as legitimate inhabitants of my world. Yes, I saw nature's incredible beauty instead of, or maybe in addition to, blood-sucking flies just trying to find their next meal. And that lesson about mosquitoes is just, mosquitoes that generally you have wanted to avoid, hate, kill. That's just one life lesson out of many that parasites can teach us. Parasites are so numerous, so diverse, so common, occupy so many different places in the world, so many different parts of bodies, that they really are incredible teachers about how to get along in the world. So check out my latest book, Life Lessons from a Parasite, what tapeworms, flukes, lice, and roundworms can teach us about humanity's most difficult problems. And that lesson from mosquitoes, that what you hate can actually be understood, is one of the biggies.